Okay. Well, calculating geometry like that it's very intensive for a
Yes, it
computer,
is.
isn't it?
Right. So. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can see everything's falling, but it's squishing everything together. So, what we're going to do is we are going to select a part, add in always sensor, which I'm going to rename to init for short, add a controller and a motion actuator. As you can see, our motion actuator has been updated to have a lot of different other stuff. We have force and torque and move velocity.
Okay, and why is that?
Velocity. That is because this is a rigid body or dynamic object.
Because it has something other than a static.
Right.
Okay.
So from here, what we can do, this is also a good time to introduce the tap.
Okay.
What this does is it's just going to send a single, let's see if I can get the tooltip. Do we have tooltips? Oh well.
Okay,
The tooltip used to pop up, which says that it's going to send just one single blip. So this ensures that just this actuator is going to be activated instantly, but one like an impulse.
Okay.
Type thing. So we're going to activate that, and going to have global. We're going to affect the force, global force, and torque. And so basically, what we're going to do here is, let me see.
So that's the Z value for force.
Go up, and then we might have it move a little bit right.
Okay, that seems like, is that a really high value, 124?
It is, but it is also, it has something to do with the tap thing.
Okay.
So what we want is just, it's an impulse thing versus if I undid this and applied this over a little bit longer time, it would shoot it up off the screen.
Okay, so with the tap feature, you might have to push the values higher than you might
Right.
originally think. Okay.
So let's see if that affects anything.
Oh, and that ear just flipped off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty awesome. All right, so we need to apply that to the others,
Right.
And then maybe jumble the values around a bit.
Right.
Okay, can you just copy paste that sort of
Yeah.
like you did before? Okay.
So it's like,
So the ear is the active selected part. Okay, so you're gonna do what now?
Control C
Okay.
and logic bricks.
Okay, so now the other parts have the logic bricks.
Yes.
But we'd want to change the values for the
Right.
force on those, wouldn't we?
Right. So for instance, the center one, we might not want it to go right at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, maybe it can go a little bit higher up.
Okay.
Just rotational.
Just kind of mess with the torque on the rotation.
Right.
Okay. And then that piece, maybe not have it go, too far to the right or left. Okay.
And then the ear, we'll have that go to the left. And then
Just kind of scramble the values some. Okay.
Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Alright, so you can see our head is rotating pretty good, so we might want to
Change the rotation. Yeah, let's put... Excellent, excellent. I'd like to put just a slightly more force up, a little more of a force up on that too. I think the addition of these sort of scrambled pieces kind of make the game a little more difficult too.
Right.
Because you have this sort of shrapnel, monkey head shrapnel in the air. And just for those of you that are concerned about animal rights, and I totally am in line with you on that. These are clay monkey heads, like you shoot clay pigeons. And in fact, you can see now that they're fracturing like clay monkey heads. So,
all right, so let's start our game. And Alright, so
Okay.
let's see. Just reduce that.
So you're reducing the rotation values, right? Okay. And just there's some experimentation that goes with this, right?
Okay. Alright, so let's try it again. Alright. Okay, the other thing that you'll notice is the pieces, you'll notice the pieces are okay, I'm gonna say this. The pieces are invisible. I'm gonna try to say this before they go the yay.
Yay! So what are you saying? Because there's this obnoxious yay going.
Okay.
Just talk me through it here.
Or maybe if we go into textured, okay, that's better. You'll see through the
from the
like
back side you don't see them, right?
So
okay.
To fix that, we just go into edit mode. We're gonna just add a new UV texture. And we're gonna go to the texture face tab and hit two-sided and hit the copy button because this is per face.
Okay.
So we're gonna, if we select all the faces and hit copy, it's gonna copy all these settings. So if we exit, you'll see that
that's not going to disappear from the back side. Okay.
So we'll do the same for two-sided copy.
Alright, but now that we have a UV texture on it, is that going to mean it's not going to show up the way we want anymore?
No, I think it should. It should, but that'll be part of our
learning process.
Right.
Two-sided, copied all the. Okay.
So let's see if it shows up right and looks good.
Okay, so now now we see
a little more solid on this. Alright.
Alright, excellent. Well that's a pretty cool game, and so now we can play a game and see basically how high a score we can get, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright.